Hi, welcome to What's Up in Endo, episode 8. I'm Holly,
And I'm Bettina.
and here we go. So, I don't even know where to start with this one. Do you know where to start with this one?
What, start with what?
I don't know. Where to start? Oh, do we have a topic, or are we just going with the flow today?
It's a I don't give a fuck day.
Okay. So, we don't give a fuck.
Not when you've got an endometrioma. You don't really care about much.
Right? Or a 5-0 flare to the point where my hair hurts. I don't understand how my hair hurts.
I got endometrioma, RA flare. My list could go on and on and on.
Exactly. I think arthritis flare is pretty bad right now. You can't tell it by camera, but my eyes are really sunken. I we did the makeup. We look fabulous.
Today was a great makeup day. Look at that shit. I got sunset. I got all
Right?
Egyptian.
You look like you're one of the pharaohs or something, just stepped out. But or like I mean, your wing is so on fleek that it's like Aaliyah
It's
status
killing.
and Queen of the Damned. You know how her like I think it was perfect.
Look at that. Perfection, bitches. That's what happens when I don't feel good. My makeup, my face gets beat really good.
Yo, makeup looks great. Feel like shit. So, let's talk about the difference between what I would consider a normal cyst and an endometrioma. Normal cysts seem to go away a lot faster than endometrioma. Endometrioma seems like it swells and swells and swells until it bursts, or it
Dude,
gets taken away surgically.
I feel like my ovary is going to explode. It feels like a balloon slowly blowing up. Like, you slowly blow the balloon up and it gets bigger and bigger. That's what I have going on. It. I don't know how they'll get this one out though. If the cyst is inside my ovary, I don't know. That's interesting.
I don't know, but that's what they did. What I had when I had to have my ovary removed, like 8 years ago.
Don't tell me that. I'm trying to cut that bullshit off.
It was the size of a large cantaloupe. I hope yours isn't gonna be that
It's a
size.
it's a navel orange. I don't know. We don't know how big it's gonna get.
They couldn't find it. That's how big it got. They couldn't find it. She literally said, "Do you have a right ovary?" I was like, "Yeah."
And ladies, when you're getting your ultrasound, I know not every doctor's office has like 50-inch TVs like mine to put your ultrasound up on, but please pay attention because sometimes these doctors and these ultrasound techs, they don't tell you when things are abnormal because they don't want to frighten you. I know that my ovary was enlarged because I've watched every ultrasound and I know what it looks like when it's normal, which is like the size of a grape, maybe a raisin, to this big thing that's perfectly round like that.
Right. I always
And
pay attention to that stuff because I'm like, what is that? Why does it look so big?
I not only have the cyst current, but I have one that's already popped, and the fluid, you can see the fluid just sitting around there.
That's the worst, waiting for the fluid to reabsorb. That hurts in itself.
Well, you were on the phone with me when that one popped.
I told you what happened. I called that shit. And then we went to
Yeah,
the hospital a week later and they were like, yo.
yeah. I think that bitch had been on there for at least 2, 3 months because I think I started complaining about ovary pain in March.
Yeah.
But
Right now? Is he okay? Oh no. Yeah, okay. It should be done by the time you get home.
What's wrong with him?
He's sick. Max is sick.
Mhm.
He has to get picked up.
Poor little guy.
I know. It's the fun stuff now because it's the end of school.
Right. This is like ice cream socials and
Yeah.
BS.
So, as you can tell, this podcast is a little impromptu and not scripted.
It's improv.
Yes, very life.
Yeah, well, because of the cis pain that I've had always, I don't be understanding them girls that say they can't function, they can't carry on with life when they get a cyst. I'm sorry. I don't understand that because I've played sports, I've lived life with cysts, and I've had really bad cysts. I've had chocolate cysts and still didn't die.
I used to ride a horse, like an actual horse, and I had cyst problems. And
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure
But
in a health
you know the ones I'm talking about.
hmm I'm not talking about the ones that are actually like legit sick and can't get out of the house. I understand that. And I understand depression can be a big issue and a big factor in all that. But it is very important for you to take time for yourself and get out of the house. Just do something for you. Even if it's just going and shopping or going and looking or whatever. Don't I understand depression is hard. Because I get it too.
And
It's
don't
just
feel bad if you cannot get out the house because if you're
exactly.
depressed, you have no control over that. And you can want to get out the house all you want, but you can't do it because it's a mental thing.
Yeah. But even then, you can still take time for yourself, even in your own house. Read a book, something. Never forget that me time is very important.
Oh, yeah. Remember, I told you that a while ago.
hmm But honestly, I didn't understand the importance of it until I left the situation I was in.
Mm.
But it's very important that you take the time and just read a book, whatever you have to do for your me time. It's your time.
Agreed, 100. Um,
Even if your me time is sitting on the phone, talking to your bestie,
right.
wherever.
It's just whatever is in whatever you get enjoyment from.
Exactly. You don't have to get out of the house necessarily to have your me time. That's always nice, but it doesn't have to be outside the house.
Mm-mm.
And
Oh,
sometimes just a little bit of me time where you're really concentrating on you and doing something you love to do, that could just be playing in makeup. Because I do it sometimes when we're not even doing podcasts. I play in makeup.
no, that's good. And that's how you perfect it.
Exactly.
Um,
But
or
it can get
sometimes, wait a minute, sometimes you might be a big girl like I am and get pleasures from like bacon or eating your favorite ice cream. It's the little things in life.
you don't have to be a big girl because I do it too.
wait,
I'm
wait, I went and bought my cookie dough just so I can eat it with my spoon.
I'm gonna do that when I get paid. So I just I might not look like a big foodie, but I the only thing I was blessed with genetically was a high metabolism. That's pretty much it. That's the only good thing I got. um I don't know. Today it's gonna be crazy.
Well, you're coming shopping with me as much as you can.
Okay,
I gotta go shopping.
you
I gotta go
do.
have some retail therapy.
Retail therapy is always nice, even when you're having a cyst.
Guess what? I'm gonna go get my little portable heating pads and wrap the shit out of myself and go about my business.
Yes. I'm gonna take this time to talk about endo belly. If you
Ease.
have endo and you swell, it's probably endo belly, more than likely. Sometimes it's gas. Let's just be honest. Sometimes it's gas.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
thought we thought that was the understood, but
okay, this where I look like I'm like maybe a few months pregnant is endo belly, and it's okay. It happens.
hmm I usually, for the bigger girls, I don't know because not everybody. Okay, you could be chunky, stocky, whatever, but you shouldn't look slop. I'm sorry, I don't agree with the slop look. So you should invest in some type of um, Spanx because it really helps with endo belly. Like there's times where you can't tell that I'm having it because it's held down so good.
I need to get me some Spanx.
Yeah, I don't have actual Spanx. I got me a cheap knockoff one, but it all does the same shit.
If it works, it works.
And actually, I don't like Spanx because I've had them and they make me look like a sausage because everything is like this, and then you get to the damn upper part of me and the girls, and you look like a sausage encasing.
I always think of okay, so I don't know if you've seen this stupid little thing that pops up on Facebook every now and again, but the chick that has like this all hanging out, and then she pulls the thing up, and it's like, and she tightens it, and then it's like
Mm-hmm.
all gone, and she's like all perfect. All I can think of is, I hope
What's
to
gonna
God you're married,
right?
and he
She probably
already
is.
knows what's going
Hopefully,
on.
because we got. Well, I gotta show you. I'm gonna get you sucker when she start pulling off her wig and her leg and everything. Like, cause she looked like a badass bitch, and he went back with her from the bar, and she's pulling off that damn wig, and she pops off her leg. I gotta show you that part. This is what our society has turned into, and that was a movie from 1988.
Yeah, and so like I watched that, and I'm like, okay, if you're in the single game and you're trying to get with somebody, and you just like uncover
Girl,
it, it's like
girl, looking like a goddamn can of biscuits.
like literally that's what the chick looked like. That's not, I'm not trying to insult nobody, but I'm
Now don't
sorry.
sell. Now don't. It's okay to be confident, ladies, but don't tell a huge lie where when you take off that
Or
motherfucker, you look like
or
a can of biscuits.
the chicks, or did you see the chick with the bigger face and her hair was covering her? She went like this and her
Okay,
face
so
was,
I need yes, or wait, I need to say this.
or the makeup thing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. Um, okay, so I have noticed within the African American community as of late, there are a lot of girls that are taking foundation and I think buying like 4 or 5 shades lighter and doing all this and this and this. And yeah, what you gonna do when you gotta take that shit off and you done made yourself 5 shades lighter? Girl, love yourself. Making yourself 5 shades lighter is not good. Your foundation is not supposed to be 5 shades lighter than you. Love yourself. Don't hate yourself. So what if you're dark skinned? So what if you're brown skinned? You're still beautiful and you're still a queen. I don't agree with that
Right.
practice.
I think that is bizarre. I don't know. I just maybe it's because I've been white all my life and I would really love to be colored.
Well, they've been. I get it. I get the self hate with them because
I
they've
get
been
it
talked
to the
down to.
point because of society. But I also think that they're
Well, it's deep ingrained too. It's the ugliness from slavery reaching to now.
it's sad.
It is, but I want them to love themselves. Getting 5 shades lighter.
Or they contour their face to the point where it's totally like 100% like opposite of their face, and then it's like, and then they, because you watch them do it and you're like, how did they do that with
I
their
do.
face?
I mean, contour is good, and usually I'm for what makes you happy. But if you selling a straight out lie, and the dude thinks he's getting one thing, or the woman, the stud thinks getting one thing, and you take that shit off, and then you don't understand why they are acting different. You just freaking lied. What do you mean you don't understand why they're acting different? Sorry, I'm a stickler for liars, bad liars. You gotta love yourself. I know there's light skinned women that tan to get really dark, and I don't agree with that either.
I don't either. I don't. I know that I'm white, even though my arm is like a few shades lighter than my face, but that's because I tan weird.
So basically, what both of us are saying is just love yourself. No,
Exactly.
you're not perfect, and we're not meant to be perfect.
And
Look wise, personality wise, nothing.
yeah,
So,
if you enjoy doing your makeup, do your makeup, but don't do it to the point where you look like a totally different person.
right, embrace you. If you're unhappy with something, okay, but the skin that you're in, I'm sorry, that's never going to change.
And you should love the skin you're in. You're
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. No matter what race, whatever nationality you are, whatever skin tone you are, you're beautiful. You're still beautiful. And you need to find that in yourself.
Body dysmorphia is a real problem, and I think in our current society, it's getting worse because of all the fake ass celebrities with all their plastic parts and tweaked parts of themselves. It's not. We're getting further and further away from reality.
Exactly. Um, okay, well, I think that kind of concludes our podcast for today.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.